I think I've watched like 3 Seinfeld episodes ever.
Slacking, bro. Seinfeld is the best TV show ever made. I'm gonna stand by it. Best TV show ever made.
Saved by the Bell.
The Max Allotment Podcast.
Episode 85 of the Max Allotment Podcast has started. And we are here. We are live. We are vivo. We are activo. Encendido. All that shit.
Y prendido.
Let's go. Crenly, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
Every
day I wake up, I am blessed. Yo, spring is here.
What?
I can tell because my allergies. That's how I know, man. Once the allergies kick in, that means spring is here.
How you raised in Florida and you have allergies, bro? That's gotta be like the worst thing ever.
Baseball season was the worst for me.
Oh.
I'll be out in the outfield just sneezing, fucking coughing. I can't see shit. I wasn't very good anyway. So now the allergies are stopping me from being better.
Oh man,
it's the worst, man. But yeah, man. It's that time of year. I'm happy to be here to enjoy this time of year. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's getting darker later here in Phoenix, which I kind of like and I hate at the same time.
Wait, getting darker later?
Sorry, darker later. So like instead of earlier.
Yeah.
So it's like before we get darker on 6, now it's like 7:15ish.
It'll be 9 o'clock come what?
No. So that's the thing. So in Arizona, 8 o'clock is the latest. It gets dark no matter what time of year. So like that threw me off when I went back home. That was like July, and it was dark. It was darker. It was getting dark around like 9:30.
Yeah,
I was like,
I love that. By
man?
the way, I love that. Those long days, I love that.
It threw me off, but I'm like, all right, whatever. And so
it just feels like the day's longer. Like I mean, that's the whole purpose of it. But you feel like you can do more. You got, if you want to go for a walk at 9 o'clock at night, you can still do it. Sun's still out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And here in Texas at 9 o'clock, it's still 112 in the summer. So yeah, man. So
and that's what
take advantage of the sunlight. No. Here's it's like a dry. Yeah, in comparison to Florida, what I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's your weather update for Texas and Phoenix. You know what I mean? Now back to you, Crenly. No,
thank you
good,
for your
input. Everything's good, man. Enjoying life. Take care of those around you. That's my only thing I'm gonna add right now. But it is what it is. Have fun. Enjoy every moment you can. I think you say it all the time. You're blessed. You put 2 feet in the ground. All that shit. 100%, bro.
You never get ahead of yourself, man. You always want to. You just want to be thankful that you wake up in the morning. And you can say, God damn, I don't want to wake up, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't get that privilege. So
100%, bro.
All right, seguimos.
All right, let's get into the booze, what we're drinking, what's going on. You're still with the non-beer situation, correct? You're going straight whiskey?
Going straight whiskey. I drop a beer every now and then.
Whiskey.
Yo, there's no difference. By the way, there's no difference in the spelling. You know how some people got that E in there, and then that, like, some have it with the E and some have it without the E? It's the same fucking thing.
So it says WHISKEY, WHISKY.
Yes.
Okay.
So the E doesn't matter. Es la misma cosa. But
Whiskey.
Whatever. So check this out.
I never thought about it. You said that. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I picked up this bottle. I was just walking, and I was like, "Damn, this bottle's kind of cool."
That's a pretty
bottle. The bottle caught me off guard. Caught me by surprise. Caught my eye. And then I saw the name. Right, Samuel Maverick. Right.
Okay.
So then I was thinking like the Dallas Mavericks. I'm in Texas. What the fuck's this all about? I got the Alamo in it, so I'm like, okay, what is this all about? There's got to be a story to this. Right? So then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just buy it. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, I got me a good bottle. So then I started, I did some research. Turns out this dude has a rich history here in Texas. Like, this dude was a politician. He was a lawyer. This dude survived the Alamo. He signed the the Texas Declaration of Independence. Then he was a congressman. Then he was a mayor.
Shit.
Then they named the county after this dude. Then he's buried in San Antonio. Got a county name after him. So big name, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll buy it. It turns out it's pretty damn good.
Okay. Anything flavor-wise you want to share with us?
So this thing says that I should be getting creme brulee.
Ooh.
I don't know if I get creme brulee, but I do get a sweetness.
Okay. That could be. I mean, that could be translated to sweetness in some sense.
Yeah, the burn, like we always talk about the burn, right? The burn is very, very slight, very smooth. So this is like a very enjoyable, not the scrunch your face like, oh, damn, that's burning, or you know what I'm saying? So up front, you get a nice, sweet, caramelly flavor.
Okay. Not the first time we've done something like that before, so go ahead. Keep it going.
Why not? But I can only imagine this like an old fashioned with this whiskey as the base whiskey of the drink.
Okay.
Will be amazing. I have not tried it. I just cracked the bottle open right now, so I'm gonna try it with ice and see if the flavor changes a little bit, or if it changes while we're here talking. You know what I'm saying? Because the longer you let it sit, the aroma comes out, more flavors come out. But I'm enjoying this one. This one. So shout out to you, Sam.
So no burn. So we're saying that the burn is virtually non-existent.
Non-existent.
Okay.
Very, very slight. But like I said before, I like the burn.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy the burn, but this one is a very smooth. And like we said before, the whole Texas heat and how extreme the heat is down here, it brings out different flavors of the wood. But this is very enjoyable. So if you get your hands on one of these, go for it.
So speaking of getting your hands on it, what was the price range for that?
$52.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a pretty reasonable price for a bottle, especially with the way you're describing it, how good it tastes. What's the ABV?
ABV on it is 44.
Proof,
88. So right in that same range that we've been talking about.
Yeah,
man. So this dude, old man right here.
Okay.
See him? I don't know if he was a good guy or a bad guy, so don't jump me. I don't know if he pissed off Texans. If you're a Texan and you know more, obviously you know more about me than about history of Texas. Don't jump me. I just like the bottle. When I get mad at somebody, get mad at him.
The booze is good. The story.
The booze is good. The story's good. I mean, the man was part of the Declaration of Independence. Okay. Texans they brag about the independence. I like living here, so if you get mad at me, don't get mad at me. So I'm saying.
All right, so
take it up with somebody else.
What's the rating for this one?
I'm gonna give this I'm gonna go 3.75 on this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So wait, is it 3.75 because there's no burn, or 3.75 just overall, regardless of the burn?
Well, the burn has to be taken into account for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
So I assume,
but it's not like the sweetness of it.
Yeah.
Since there is more of a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Which is not really my wave. I took some points off it.
Okay. All right.
I took a quarter point.
I got you. So that's what I meant. Okay, cool. Got it.
This probably would have been a 4.
All right. So this is probably one of the few times that we're going to have a cocktail on the podcast. So if you've been following me in my Instagram stories and everything else, I recently came across this wonderful drink right here, Monster Beast Unleashed. So it's a hard monster, I guess. I don't know. Is this hard? And it's 6%. So it's not a seltzer, whatever. But I'm a huge.
Did you say hard monster?
Look, it says hard, bro. It says hard right on the label. There's nothing else.
That just sounds weird. Okay.
I know. I agree. I don't know how to say it. Like I was just reading the fucking packaging.
You can call it alcoholic monster, but okay.
Alcoholic monster. Okay, so this is brand new as far as like very recent. This dropped maybe a month ago at most. The whole hard monster, alcoholic monster, whatever you want to call it. This is the white haze. This one I drink this a lot as far as the regular energy drink version. So for those who don't know, Monster is an energy drink brand. Let me say that again. energy drink brand, and they have a lot of low-calorie drinks and things like that, like zero-calorie energy drinks and shit like that. I've been drinking Monsters for well over 10 years now. I'm like maybe longer than that, closer to 15 maybe. I have a vice, and energy drinks are my vice within reason. Like I don't go crazy like 3 or 4 a day, but like one for a pre-workout, whatever. Cool, right? Anyway, so Monster started releasing these zero-calorie drinks, and then the first one was the white one, which is this flavor, and I love it because it has like a grapefruit. If you like that grapefruit squirt soda taste, you know what I mean? You ever had that squirt soda?
No.
It's very popular out here, but okay. This is my shit right here, right? So when I saw this, I was like, yo, I got to get my hands on that and try it out, and it's only 130 calories. That's it. 130 calories, 4 grams of carbs, and 0 protein. You know what I mean? So it's not bad.
So the one when you first got onto this, right? It was the non-alcoholic version.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Right. So then now this just adds a little kick to it.
Yeah. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to be, funny, you could put this in a regular empty can of the other shit and walk around drinking this shit and get fucked up. I'm just saying, it's an idea.
Can you tell the difference? Can you tell is there a different taste between the alcoholic one and the non-alcoholic one?
No, that's the problem. That's the best thing about it. Like it tastes almost identical. Like it's very fucking close.
Shit'll creep up on you.
So, being that it's only 6%, I was like, all right. And I know this flavor is not boozy. So at the Wayward, where I got this from, shout out to Wayward Tap House.
Shout out to the Wayward.
Yes, man. Let's just give them. I started doing this, right? So I got this, and then they sell these little nips. I don't know what you guys call them in your area, of Parrot Bay, which is coconut rum.
Okay.
And I said, well, fuck it. What if I put the two together? I got the grapefruit taste.
Mad scientist.
I'm telling you, I was like, fuck it. If this is 6% and this is whatever the fuck percentage it is,
probably like,
this is 16%. 16.
Okay.
16%. You know what I mean? Why not? So I'm going to put it together for you guys right now. So first, you dump in the Parrot Bay, all of it, into your...
Damn, see, now you're making me want to do something like that.
Into your glass, you know what I mean? Parrot Bay is gone, done.
How many ounces is that?
The Parrot Bay is 1.69 ounces.
1.69 ounces, and that can is 16 ounces, right?
Yep, 16-ounce can. So for those of you listening, or listening, excuse me, I just poured the Parrot Bay into my giant old school Max Allotment glass. It looks kind of dirty.
Big ass glass.
It's kind of dirty, but my fingerprints all over it. And then I just dump the Monster right into that bitch.
That is it clear, or does it have like a...
It's a white haze. It's a legitimate white haze.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
It's pretty much like it looks like a dirty glass of water. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you get water that's dirty, like what the fuck is this? But that's what it looks like. Anyway, I've given it to a few people. Daniel and I, 366 Days of Daniel and I had it when he was in town. A few folks had it. I'm telling you right now, this is probably one of the best. Like, I could drink a shit ton of these in one night and have a good night.
Okay.
I'm good. Nice coconut flavor from the rum. Still get a lot of the flavor from the Monster. Easy drinking because it doesn't taste boozy at all. Like, there's no booze, whatever. It just tastes like straight soda. Like, so I fucking love this.
So it could be another flavor of the energy drink.
So this is what I call, because of the combination of the coconut rum and the white haze Monster. This is my drink. I call it the Coco Haze.
What about? Okay, Coco Haze. Let me think of something.
Coco Haze, bro. That's I'm sticking with that. That's my shit.
What about Monster Bay, Monster Parrot Monster,
Parrot Monster,
Beast Parrot, Parrot Beast. All right. Okay, we'll stick with Monster. Hey, what is it? Monster Haze?
My Coco Haze.
Coco Haze.
Coco Haze. So listen, if you come up with a better concoction, actually, I think this is only available in a few states. I think Texas is one of them. So it's like California, Arizona, Florida, Again, I think Texas and like one or two other states. But this is a very limited release. So if you can't find this in your area, don't worry. It's not nationwide yet. But this is going to be my new alternative beer for a minute. So assuming
go out and give it a try. See if you like it.
Yeah, let me know what you think. Mix it with the Coke. Mix it with the cocoa. Mix it with the coconut rum. You like it, you dislike it, let me know. I'm down for all the feedback. Tag me in them. Tag me in all those posts. All of them. Tag me in them.
And to our friends at Monster and our friends at Parabay, we're not hard to find.
Cut the check. Como dice Joe.
Yep. We're not hard to find.
Yeah, man. Hit the DMs.
Hit the DMs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna post this and I'm tagging both of them, Monster and Parabay. So just
I'm gonna inbox them.
Yes, let's do it.
We're not going to be hard to find because we're in your inbox.
We're there. Just look for us. We're in your
there.
inbox. We're in front of your house. All that shit, bro. We're knocking on doors.
We're pulling up.
So, this past weekend, Jon Jones was crowned the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. This man has held 2 belts, light heavyweight and heavyweight. He took, 3 years off, give or take? Maybe 3.5 from fighting. Came back, dominated. First round submission, bro.
Is that a big deal? That sounds like a big deal.
It's a big fucking deal.
Okay.
Hence why. Go ahead.
Is he on Chuck Liddell's level or what's up?
Bro, Chuck Liddell's not on his level. Respect to Chuck. Respect to Chuck.
Wow.
Respect. Listen.
Wow.
Respect to Chuck.
If you're listening to this, he said it.
Respect to Chuck, right? Respect, 100%. But I don't. There's the reason. Chuck, the reason why he's so. Again, I'm gonna use the word great, right? I'm gonna use the word great. He has done so much where a lot of fighters can't do in any weight class.
Well, going up and down in weight class is not easy, and getting a belt in each one.
Yeah,
that's
no. There's people that Randy Couture did it. I think, if I remember correctly, a few fighters have done it, especially in the lighter fighters, the ones that are like 155, 145, and all that. They've gone back and forth between the 2 divisions and 1 belt. But to your point, to be the light heavyweight champion and the heavyweight champion, bro, and to take 3 years off and then come back and do that shit, bro.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years is a long time in the fighting world.
2 years, 1 year is a long time. 1 year's a lifetime.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So
and a year in anything is there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Especially So shout out to him.
Listen, I don't use the phrase GOAT, but he's fucking damn. If there is a GOAT, he's damn near there. He's damn near there.
Better than GSP?
So fight wise, they can't fight each other because GSP, I think he fought at 170, 185. No me recuerdo. Okay. But he was a much lighter weight class. Maybe even 170, 185. But GSP was like
GSP is scary.
GSP is a bad man, but GSP also lost a few times. Jones has only lost once, and he lost to a disqualification for an illegal move in his earlier fights. He fucked up. He did a north-south elbow, so basically you can't go up and down with your elbow, especially when somebody's on the ground, right? You can't do that. Okay. So that's what he did unknowingly when he fought Matt the Hammer Hamill. And not unknowingly, but like it's a rookie mistake. It's understandable. Like it is what it is. It didn't stop his trajectory is what I'm saying. That happened so long ago, people sometimes forget that it happened. But he is undefeated in his like going after the belts and defending his belt and all that shit. I mean, if Israel Adesanya were to move up in weight, which I don't know if he is, but if he is, he'd probably be the closest thing to actually challenge Jon Jones, or Jones would actually have to drop down. Sorry to get into the MMA nerd talk, but all I gotta say is
you went real nerd because I'm like, who the fuck are all these people that you're naming?
All I'm saying is
I'm over here like
he's a bad man. Rousey? He's a bad Ronda Rousey. She's in the WWE now.
Yeah, I mean I don't know many of these people, so
but like he's a bad man, and bro, the man is in. He's such a odd shaped fighter. Like his arms, his his reach is fucking ridiculous. Like which is why he's been choking people out with one arm. Like that's what he did. He choked out my man. He wrapped his arm around him, and then he pulled his hand this way, and just choked him with one arm. He did it twice already.
This is Jon Jones, right?
Jon Jones.
They call him Bones. Is that him?
Bones Jones. Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking at a picture of him. Maybe I don't know how old this picture is, but he doesn't look like a heavyweight.
No, he got the dad bod going. Shout out to dad bods. Listen, I am embracing the dad bod this summer.
This is like he's like, what do you call that? The pre-fight thing when the guys do the face-off. That's what this looks, and he does not have dad bod, man.
Bro, you looking at the old picture then? Because this recent picture, his recent one,
yeah,
100% dad bod. Yo,
well, it says this is the ceremonial weigh-in of UFC 247. What UFC?
We're at 260 something now. That was years ago.
But they do one of these every fucking week.
I mean, it's fight night between fight night and the events. Yeah, they switch it up. But
we're at 260 something. That's a lot of them.
Bro, I remember watching 100 live. I ordered pay-per-view and I was watching that shit.
I mean, there's a lot of these.
Listen,
so, okay.
Look up his most recent weigh-in. Dad bod all day. And guess what? Dad bod flexing for 2023. Listen.
Shout out to Dad bod.
I'm gonna have a fighter's body, bro. A champion's body.
There's no way. No, this dude is not.
What?
That's not Dad bod.
Bro, he's got the gut going.
Oh,
out.
actually, yeah. 6'8", yeah. Okay, I see it. Damn.
But he knew what he was doing though. He was moving up in weight. He's been putting on muscle mass, to get to the heavyweights and do what he had to do. So,
how old is he anyway?
He's probably about a few years younger than I am, but probably mid-30s.
He's 35.
Yeah, mid-30s. Yeah.
Okay. Dad bod coming in 3.
Yo, dad
2,
bod flex.
1.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh man. So listen, I'm all for chopping it up with MMA. I'm gonna tell you right now, I suck at knowing names. So if you want to chop it up with me, I like to see the faces because I'll like, who's that? Who's this? I forget the names immediately, but I don't recognize the faces like that. So if you want to chop it up, let me know. But I did see. So sorry. Circle back to Wayward, right? Okay. I was at the Wayward. I want to say Saturday. I forget when. Actually, it was Saturday when I was watching the fights because I watched the fights on my laptop. And they throw random shit on the projector, TV shows or whatever it is, right?
Okay.
And I'm sitting there drinking my.
You watching some Bravo shit?
I'm watching my Coco Haze. You know what I mean? I'm drinking my Coco Haze. Sorry, drinking my Coco Haze. We're getting buzzed. Drinking my Coco Haze. And the House Hunters came on. So for those of you who aren't familiar with House Hunters is a show about usually a married couple who are looking for a home, and they have a budget.
It's some exotic destination too.
I don't know.
They got some.
Well, they have some like there was one that was like, I want a summer home. So yeah, they have those options that sometimes are like ooh, but for the most part, it's like people looking for their first home, looking to whatever, and it's usually a couple that's married or family or some shit like that, right?
Yep.
And they have a budget. So the budget is like $300,000, $500,000, whatever it is, whatever the budget is, right? And so the show would show the realtors showing them 3 different houses. One that's usually under their budget, one that's usually at their budget, and one that's a little above their budget, right?
Okay. Yep.
So I'm watching this show, and I'm watching it for a good couple of hours, right? Because I'm going back and forth between.
You say couple of hours?
Yo, I was stuck. I was watching.
So the show must be good.
Oh, because I was. Let me tell you what happened though. I was pissed 90% of the time. So
shit, you weren't that pissed. You watched 4 hours of it.
Because it was like, what the fuck? I was hoping something would change. So I'll tell you in a minute. I'm watching the show, and most times, so I say out of like 10 times, 7 out of 10 times, right? When I see the show, I'm looking at the house that's under the budget, right? And they usually go like $50,000 to $20,000 under the budget. So let's say, for instance, their budget is $300,000. They'll say, here's a house at $280 or $250, around there, right? And so I'm looking at this, right? And I'm watching this. Every time I'm like, yo, and I go through all the houses first before I get worked up. right? I go through the houses, and it's always the
Why
most.
Are you getting worked up?
And it's always the most expensive house. The one that's like $40,000-$50,000 over their budget is the house they want, their dream house, right?
Yeah.
And whoever writes this show,
isn't that normal for you to want like the nicest shit?
But you don't want to go over your budget. You want to be smart about it. You want to be conservative about it, right? You want to be,
YOLO, ball out.
Listen, I was watching the show, and I'm watching
your Jordan money can go to this house.
We'll get to that in a second. But I'm watching the show, and then every time they never picked the house that was under their budget.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, like the house is $20,000 to $40,000 under your budget. Mm-hmm. There's some minor rehab that needs to happen. Minor. It's like they won't pick the house because this faucet is a different faucet than they want. The fucking the cabinets are colored they don't want the cabinets to be. So they're gonna spend the extra $20,000 to $40,000 on a house that looks better because the cabinets or the faucet is different than what they want it to be. And I'm watching this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, there's so many houses.
What's wrong with that?
Because listen, my family was, my family does the flipping houses thing. When I was a kid, that was a lot of my family did. They bought houses that need rehab. My grandmother bought it. My grandfather fixed it. They flipped it. Move on, right? And I lived in my house that I lived in when I went to high school in Pennsylvania was a rehab house, right? So I can see the potential, is what I'm saying. But people are like, most people are like, yo, they're like, nah, I don't want this. I gotta, this backyard is all dirt. I want grass. No, I don't want this house. I'm like, you know how easy it is to fucking plant seeds to get grass? Like, that's not that hard.
No.
But that's my point. That's like, are you disagreeing with me or are you agreeing with me?
I'm disagreeing with you. Yes.
No, like I get it. You're putting money into this. This is your home.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get what you want to get. The way I see it is, I want something that I can say, yo, I did this. I fixed this. I put this together. This is my personal touch to it. You feel me? Like that's what I'm like. And that's what's pissing me off. I'm like, yo, if you're saving $40,000, you can drop $5,000 to $10,000 and get exactly what you want. So I say all that because I had a come to Jesus moment, realization, right? That's my rant over the whole thing.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't think I can be in a relationship where we have to make a business decision like that. Because that shit, I would be the one to go, listen, this is $40,000 under budget. We're getting this house. This is it. Yeah, end of story. Like I'm not looking at anything else. We can fix this. We can change that. Done.
You're bugging.
I'm like that, bro. I'm good. I'm like I
could see why you want to do that, right? But sometimes you got to also take into consideration like what stage in life you're in. Do you have the time, the effort, the energy to find the contractor, ensure that the contractor is good, and go through all that shit that comes with fixing something? There's got to be demo to it. So now your house is going to be dirty as fuck. Half the house is tore up because somebody's putting some work. You got to live in your house while they do all that. Some people, I'm one of those people. I'm like, yo,
move-in ready.
I want move-in ready.
I'm not
a builder.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a handyman, so I'm not gonna be out there fucking putting building a backyard and a pergola and all this shit. No, I'm paying somebody to put a pergola in my backyard. I'm not doing that myself. So yes, while you have a vision and you're like, yeah, let's do that. You could also do that with a house that's move-in ready. We could fix that shit later. Pay somebody to do
that's
that.
That's my point. Like I'm if it's under budget and move-in ready, fuck it, let's go for it. But like, I'm like, what are you complaining about? But again, it's the smallest thing. It's the most tiniest of things. It's like, oh, this garage has unfinished walls, so we're not buying this house. I'm like, you fucking serious? You could put walls up in a weekend, in a night.
But I'm sure that's not the only thing that's pushing them to the more expensive house.
I mean, everybody wants the nicer shit. Don't get me wrong. Everybody wants nicer shit. Everybody wants. Okay. Let's just be honest. Nobody wants a shithole versus something that's whatever.
Yeah, a shithole that you got to live in, and then you got to live through all the demolition, the construction, all that bullshit.
Cool
like you won't be enjoying your house for like weeks, months until the shit is actually fixed. Nah, fuck that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But that's like,
well, if it's just you, it's a different story. But if you got
stay single,
kids, you got family, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother story. And you can't just be like, I'm not getting into a relationship because of this. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm just letting you know right now that if I do,
man, happy wife, happy life. That's all I gotta say. All those married guys.
You're gonna listen. This is Ladies' Day, so shout out to all the ladies.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies.
Ladies, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get into the happy wife, happy life because I have my own views on that. But
Lord, here we go.
I'm not gonna get into that. But I will say, I am very like.
Not today.
I'm very much like. I'll take the lower grade or what you want to call it and put the effort into fixing it up, than spending all the money and still having to pay that shit over fucking 30 years or whatever the mortgage is looking like. That's what I'm saying. So I'm a rehab kind of guy. I like the rehab. I like to see. I see the vision. I see what can happen. I know what it costs to paint a wall or, put up new cabinets or whatever it is. I see all that shit. I'm cool with that.
But I mean, obviously you know this. Everybody's listening knows this. The difference in the mortgage might be a few dollars, right?
That's true.
So if you can get a house that is, I don't know, let's say $25,000 more, $25,000 more that is built and ready, that has all these things that you want, and the difference between that one and the one that's under budget is $12 a month.
No, that's different. That's I mean, and that's probably something I didn't consider.
So that's why that's when you do the numbers, the APR, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna pay $2,000 for this one. This one's gonna cost me $2,035.
Yeah.
Shit, let's just do this one. I'm paying this shit for the next 30 years that I probably won't live here for 30 years. Let's just move right here. That's part of the
and I thought about that too, like
decision making process.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. If that's the deal breaker right there, cool. If that's the increase or whatever it is, cool. That makes sense, right? What's $35 a month gonna make it? It's not gonna make it. If $35 breaks you, then you probably should be looking to buy a house.
You should exactly.
Not that I'm in anybody's pockets. I'm just saying it is what it is. But if I can take that money, if I can pocket, let's assume I'm getting a loan, right? And my loan approval is $300,000, right? And the house cost me $250,000, $275,000, but I can put that extra $25,000 into rehab and whatever it is, and not come out of pocket like 100%. It still makes sense. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want an extra bathroom. I want to build a goddamn office. So I want to build another room or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I can do that shit.
But you can build it with the house that's already built in. What is it?
But if it's not there,
move in ready.
If they're not ready, if it's not available or it's not there, then it's not available. This is what it is. But if I see somebody, if I see a house that has potential, listen, like I said, my family's been doing this for decades. So that's why I can see that. Let us know what you guys think. You going for the moving ready? You going for the rehab? You going for cheapest, overpriced, whatever? I don't know. Like
convenience, and what is it? Peace of heart? Is that what they call it? Peace of mind?
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit is priceless. That shit is priceless.
But you know what's also priceless?
What?
Knowing that I made it the way I wanted to make it. Knowing that I made something the way I wanted to make it. I put that bathroom there. That's my bathroom. That's why it's there. I put that closet there.
I paid for this house to be. I paid for this house to be built. This is my house. Well, same thing.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. You built a house from the ground up, and you're in your property, which, you customized it. Your house wasn't.
I didn't put a nail in a piece of wood. I didn't do shit. I paid for the motherfucker, and I'm gonna claim this house the same way you're claiming the one that you're gonna build yourself.
See that's where we differ, right? Because I can't. I don't know if I could do. I don't know if I want to do. I should say not can do. I don't know if I want to do waiting for a house to be built before I move into it. You know what I mean? And having that separate. I'd rather just say, yo, move into it and then spend the time there until it gets built and I'm done. Again, that's just because I'm used to that.
I got you.
That's it. Nothing against anybody. Whatever decision you want to make, go for it. But me, like, it was getting under my skin because they were getting. The reason why it was getting under my skin is because they were getting upset about the littlest fucking thing.
Yo, but before
it's like, this doorknobs. I don't like these doorknobs. Fuck that. We're not getting this house. I'm like, man.
The show did its purpose.
I guess
it had you entertained.
Yeah.
That you were supposed to be watching the fight and drinking your Coco Haze, but you were drinking your Coco Haze and watching House Hunters.
And
So the show did its job. Shout out.
No, 100%. They had me hooked, and they knew how to piss me off to the point where I kept watching more. Sons of bitches.
They got you. They got you.
Motherfuckers.
They got you.
And they also reminded me why I'm not going to be in a relationship anytime soon.
See, you're just weird that way.
Why? I'm good.
You just are. That's you just are.
And I'm a special kind of weird that doesn't need to be in a relationship. That's what.
As long as you acknowledge that,
hey,
I'm good with that.
Listen, my weird, to your point, and I 100% agree. My weird is not for everybody, and there's a very few select people that can deal with my weird.
You're probably one of those people that gets upset when, like, if you, let's say you go out to dinner with somebody on a date and they order the same thing as you. Are you one of those people that gets mad about it?
No, that's not. I mean, it would bother me only if you like pick from my plate or some shit like that. I mean, you got the same shit. You know, like what the fuck, bro? Like, why'd you order the same shit if you can eat from my plate? Like, no, don't do that. But
okay, so it will only bother you if they're picking from it. But if they order the same shit, I get the lasagna, she gets the lasagna.
Now, if she gets okay, so your point.
Oh, this shit gets deeper now.
If she gets the veggie lasagna and I get like the chicken lasagna or some shit like that, and she's like, "Oh, I got this because I want to try yours and mine," like, nah.
But what
so, like, I don't mind. Okay. So, like, okay, let me take that back. I don't mind sharing like a bite. Like, if I give you a bite, cool. But now you want to pick from both plates throughout the entire fucking meal? Nah, fam. We're not doing that. That is not happening.
How about no?
So you just don't want her fork all up in your shit.
Like I said, if she wants to try it, quick little bite, cool, try it. Hey, here you go. Here's a difference. You can compare and contrast, right?
But yeah, I get you. But do you find that weird at all? Like people that go on dates, married couples that go on dates or whatever. Like I saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Find it weird.
I saw that, and people. Yeah, that seems to be a thing.
I find it weird when couples think too much alike. Okay. Like there's almost like a hive mind. Like there's no like they don't. There's no independent thoughts.
Well, what if they just naturally think alike?
No, there's going to be some things, which is why you're not.
They're not going to agree. They're not going to disagree. I mean, they're not going to agree on everything. But if they agree on the majority of things, that's why the relationship works or whatever. Why is that a bad thing?
I don't know. It just seems. I don't know. Again, I'm a special kind of weird. So like that's what I'm saying. Like if everything that happens, you agree with the other person or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like,
That's the name of this episode. Special kind of weird.
Special kind of weird.
Write that down.
I'm a special kind of weird, bro. Listen, this is why it's hard for me to find somebody that I can tolerate, and that's where I'm at right now.
Wow, Jesus.
But it's tolerate.
Let's say
both
that.
ways.
Let's say that again. Let's say that again.
But it's tolerate both ways, though.
A person that I can collaborate with, and we can tolerate each other.
No, I said what I said. Tolerate. I know, but it's both ways, though. Is what I'm saying. Like,
no, I get you. You didn't say that though.
Okay, but I'm clarifying. The toleration.
Okay,
toleration. The right word? Toleration?
Your threshold for toleration needs to be
my
equal.
threshold for toleration is a two-way street. Like we got to understand each other's weird, and we got to work with each other weird.
Your weirdness has to match.
So circle back to your other point, though. To your what was it? To your point about the meals. Mm-hmm. I have been, I don't want to say fortunate enough, but because I have a certain way of eating that my diets, and I say diets not because I'm on a diet or anything, that just the way the food choices are very different than my partners. And I've always had that. So I've dated vegetarians, people who eat beef, whatever, right? Like just different diets. And so that kind of become that right there can be a pain in the ass sometimes, especially when you're trying to eat somewhere. But outside of that, that's been my shit. But like, again, back to tolerating. Listen, I got to find somebody who can tolerate me and I can tolerate them. And that's it. So I'm going to buy a house by myself and just move.
Just you and Hendrix.
Just live so me, Hendrix, and Santana. you know.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done with my first one. And you're not done. You're about to chug it? Oh, I thought you were about to chug it.
But listen,
I'm filling up again.
I don't think that there's a. I think there's. It's like. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna start pissing people off.
Yeah, then let's.
There's certain couples that are so odd in their own ways that I can't deal with them. I'll leave it at that.
If they tolerate, if it works for them, let them go.
And listen, that's fine. Do your thing. If that's a happy home, by all means, go for it.
If you like it, I love it.
Don't invite me to drink at your house. That's what I'm saying.
This sounds like this has a story, but we're not gonna get to it. We'll talk about it.
There's plenty of stories of that where I'm like, yeah, I go over a drink. Yeah.
Don't ever invite me here again.
You guys are making shit uncomfortable, and I'm gonna go.
It sounds like
Yo.
like they invited you to join or something.
No. It's like this. It's like people who don't know how to like turn off certain things when guests are around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people just kind of like they just keep doing
Being
shit
themselves.
or acting up or whatever it is. Like it's your house, do what you want. But at the same time, in my opinion,
you got to behave a little different when you got.
You have guests. Yeah. Like you can't
want to throwing all personal business out.
Yeah, like shit like that.
And then you're making your guests uncomfortable as fuck.
Bro, again, I have plenty of friends where they're like, come over and drink. I'm like, let's go hang out at a bar. I'd rather pay for my drinks than go to your house and drink. That's just me being honest.
I feel real uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, because then it ruins my night. Because then I don't want to go back out drinking.
And then you get drunk there, and then you're stuck there.
Yeah, fuck that. All right, I'm gonna finish this.
There you go.
Baby chug. But we're gonna come back. You get another whiskey. Staying with the same whiskey. What you doing?
I'm staying with this one. This one's is growing on me. As the night progresses, the flavors are changing a little bit. The burn is not even present. It's like I don't even feel it anymore. Or maybe because I'm getting drunk. But anyways, it's getting better, and I'm going for round 2.
You're a special kind of weird, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, aren't we all? But that's a whole other story.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
We'll come back. We'll talk about that when we come back.
All right, new drink for me, preferably a beer, preferably I'm ordering it. Anyway,
there's a bartender.
Yo, the Coco Haze is hitting, bro. Listen.
Blah, 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 blah. Exactly. We'll be right back.
I'll be back. BRB. We're back with new drinks, or one drink.
And some more of this Maverick.
So I have a new beer. Crenly just said he's got the Maverick still. You said that you wanted to see.
This Maverick is getting better.
Yeah. So tell us about the change from the first time you had it to now.
It's a little sweeter now. It's getting a little sweeter. The bite is still there, but very subtle.
Okay.
Maybe like a little cinnamon flavor to it.
What?
Yeah.
Cinnamon, vanilla,
black tea.
Oh, we just all over the place.
We just making up shit now, right?
It's like it's got some.
And then we're doing this number right here.
Nestle Crunch.
This number. We're just throwing shit out there, but it's like caramel, creme brulee.
Now you're just making shit up.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's.
Who is this guy?
That's what I'm getting, man. That's what I'm getting.
Who is this guy?
What you got over there?
I am drinking from Kitsune Brewing Galactic Overture, which is an Imperial New England Hazy IPA. Listen, I don't think you needed to put New England and hazy at the same time, but
they went above and beyond.
It's like, yeah, I feel like you just like
New Englands are usually hazy, but okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason why. I don't know. But anyway, shout out to my guy Tyler over at Kitsune Brewing. Listen, one thing I love about Kitsune, For those of you listening, you're probably obviously not going to see this, but their can art is always dope. It's always like some type of like
character,
Oriental themed, and it's fucking dope. I love it. Like it's interesting. Like I don't know where he comes up with these names, like Galactic Overture
or whatever the fuck that means. Well,
exactly. I have no fucking clue, and it's a goddamn bunny
wearing with a wig and some headphones, right? She went Beats
DJing, I guess. I don't know what's going on. This is fucking dope though.
Is that a ear muffs or is that some Beats headphones?
I don't know what brand it is. But like I said, it's dope. It reminds me a lot of their artwork. So like if you, again, I'm gonna go slightly nerdy, but like if you were original fan of Ninja Turtles, like the comics, like this is what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Because a lot of the Ninja Turtles characters are hybrids of like animal and then whatever the person is and blah blah blah. So like this is what it reminds me of. Like
I will give them a shout out though, because the last one that I had from them,
I forgot we had that.
Although it wasn't, I won't go as far as saying it was great, right?
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. And I think they reached out to me and they were like, I hope the next one is better. And I was like, yo, I enjoyed it. Like I hope they didn't take my comment as like I was shitting on their beer, because it was good.
No, I enjoyed it. That is cool.
The color, the smell was on point, and then the taste was really good.
So here it is, guys.
Oh yeah, that's a darker. That's not what I was expecting though. It's got like a tangerine color to it.
Yeah, man. So it's definitely, and this is my fancy glass. If you can read that.
It literally says fancy glass.
It does. Shout out to Goldwater for putting this dope glass out. I forgot I had this glass because it was sitting in my because when I moved from my apartment to my townhouse, I was able to bring all my shit out. And
it was in the back of the cabinet.
I was like, oh shit, let me take this. Let me pull out my fancy glass for the weirdos. Shout out to the weirdos out there. Because you know what? We exist.
Should we just call this episode Weirdos?
Weirdos. The weirdos are out there. Insert X-Files theme.
Nothing wrong with weirdos. So tell me about it. What's up?
I poured it kind of hard, so the head is still there. Let me just. I don't know how to say this properly, but let me try to get past.
Or just let it sit. Let it sit. While you let it sit, yeah. Let's
do a late review. Let's do a mid conversation review. I think we've done it before.
Maybe we have, because when like we're like mid, like we're in the middle of our conversation, and then like the beer hits differently, and you're like, damn,
yeah.
Hold on a second, and then we come back to it.
So, yeah, let's get into the conversation. I'll come back to the beer as my head settles. Actually, you know what?
That sounded so like.
I'm gonna do something that I've never done. Is I'm gonna talk and take a picture at the same time. So, shout out to all of the celebrities now that have a liquor company attached to their brand.
Wait, but are we giving them?
No, shout out to them.
Well, okay, we're gonna give them a shout out for expanding their portfolios. Entrepreneurially, or using their name to to promote a brand.
No, most of them are theirs. So, what's his name? The Rock has Terramana. What was that called? Yep. Terramana?
No, it's Terramana.
Terramana, tequila.
Yep.
What's his name? Ryan Reynolds has Aviator Gin.
George Clooney has
that tequila.
Casamigos.
Is that his?
Yeah.
Casamigos is George Clooney's?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That motherfucker's paying George Clooney out the ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's his name?
Proper 12 for Conor McGregor.
Yep. So Justin's got a tequila.
Justin who?
I think. What are the Justins we know?
Justin Long.
Who fuck is Justin Long?
Justin Long from Dodgeball, bro.
Come on, man. Really? Is he that famous
Dodgeball.
Is he that famous to where you say Justin and that's the Justin you go to?
That's the only one compare. If you're comparing him to Justin Timberlake, Justin Long is the one that I actually
Stop it. Anyways, Justin JT
Timberlake.
Yes, he's in some tequila. Souza.
Sauza.
Yeah, Souza. Yeah,
Souza.
Yeah,
Sauza.
Ludacris. He's got a cognac.
Yeah, I mean, didn't what's his name? Oh my God.
They call it Ludayak.
Does what's his name still have Belvedere?
Belvedere?
Belvedere
That's
was
a
his,
vodka.
No? Yeah, that was that was Dame Dash. Dame Dash had Belvedere, I think.
No.
That
was a long time ago.
Belvedere still exists though.
It does it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a Belvedere.
I don't know if it's his.
Don't quote me on that.
Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa
didn't-
now has a vodka. I think it is a vodka or a gin. I can't remember which one it is. That's what prompted this whole
Really?
because I didn't know he had something, and I saw a commercial with him, and I was like, the fuck.
I didn't know that. And I'm going down the list. I didn't know Kendall Jenner owned 818 tequila.
I'm not surprised.
Did you know that?
No, but they got their hands in everything.
They do. Matthew McConaughey, Wild Turkey,
Yes.
Long Branch
Well,
Bourbon.
I think he's a partner. Not that that's his. I remember the Wild Turkey because he had the commercials, but I don't know. Wild Turkey's been out way before he existed.
So maybe he bought a stake into it, or maybe he partnered or whatever.
I think so.
Jay-Z used to have that Douce cognac. I don't know if he still has it. I don't know if he sold it.
Oh, Douce was Memphis Bleak.
Was it?
I think Douce is owned by Memphis Bleak, or he's he's like a majority person in that shit.
I got you. Diddy and Ciroc. We knew that. He's been doing that forever. Who else is in there? I didn't know Robert De Niro had a vodka.
They all got something, bro.
Pitbull got a vodka. I didn't know that either.
That's the new wave now. Everybody's like, yo, I got money. Let's create a liquor company.
My question is, are any of them any good?
So apparently Terramana
It's terrible.
The Rock is, I don't know, I've heard a number of great things about it.
I guess it depends on the person, right?
Terramana,
Like
I've heard nothing but great things about
subjective.
Terramana, and I see a lot of people buying Terramana and keeping it in their house. So I don't know if it's because of The Rock or what, but
Let's be clear, right? Like a lot of people buy these things because of the name behind it. I'm not a big tequila person, so I think I only have like 2 bottles in my cabinet, and none of them are owned by a celebrity.
I can't fuck with tequila. People keep trying to get me to drink tequila, and I'm like,
Come on, man. There's nothing better at 2 a.m. than a tequila shot.
You know what's better than that? Whiskey.
Whiskey shot at 2 a.m.
Whiskey shot to yeah, that'll put you to bed real quick.
Yeah, that's true. But all I'm asking for these people, and I get it, they got to use their name and capitalize as much as they can. But if they're gonna invest in it, make sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? Because once the word gets out that your shit is trash, I mean, some people will still buy it because they can't get past it that this shit is trash, and they only buy it because it's the name tied to it. I can't say that I've had any of these. Well, actually, no, I've had turkey. I've had the Wild Turkey Long Branch. I've had that. I've had the Ciroc. Ciroc is good. I fuck with Ciroc.
The flavored Ciroc or regular
Ciroc?
Ciroc?
The flavor. The regular Ciroc. Not that flavored shit. Not the Mandarin. Not the fucking
Amaretto.
No. Yeah, I can't do that. No. Give me the regular schmegler.
I don't do vodka either. I can't do vodka. Like I could I'm real like my lane when it comes to booze, like hard booze, is going to be rum and whiskey, and that's it. That's my lane. Like nothing else. I don't experiment with anything else. I don't go out of that. I'm very rum and whiskey. So no celebrities that I know of do good whiskey or good rum.
Kevin Hart has. What does he have? Is it a tequila?
I think it might be tequila. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he has a tequila. JJ Watt has one.
Is tequila the healthier option? Is that why everybody's like gravitating towards tequila? Is that the like?
Look, if you're drinking, I don't know if you're considering healthy. look, maybe like what is it? That skinny girl
Skinny
girl
drinks?
vodka. That's what it's called. Skinny girl vodka.
Yeah.
I know. I found out about it because Jen watches the Housewives, and that lady is huge. As far as fame and money and all in that world, she's huge, and that's how I know about it. But Troy Aikman got a beer.
You got a beer?
Yeah, Troy Aikman got a beer. Yeah,
What beer?
it's called Ocho.
But what brewery? Like, is it that's not even a brewery?
I don't know the name of the brewery, but I know they released it not too long ago, and I saw commercials for it. They had a big event here in Texas live. So yeah, he has that.
Yo, shout out to Juvenile.
John
Juvenile
Cena?
did a collab with something. I think it's Southern Grist.
Oh man, I saw something about
I
that.
posted it. I think he did a collab with Southern Grist. I believe it's Southern Grist.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get my shit together. Wait a minute before you guys attack me in the comments.
Yo, people will come for you.
Bro.
Kevin Hart, yeah, he got a vodka. No, I'm sorry, he got a tequila. Oh, I didn't know Metallica. Matter of fact, I
Urban
was about
South.
to.
Sorry, Urban South. Urban South is Urban South. Juvenile debuts his own line of beer dubbed Juvie Juice.
That's a great name too.
Juvie Juice.
Juvie Juice. That's it. Oh man, Peyton Manning got this whiskey that I had in my hand earlier today. Stevens Cove. I didn't know that was from
Urban South. Isn't that in Texas?
Urban South.
I think that's Texas.
No, I thought it was Louisiana. Shouldn't it be in Louisiana since he's from
Nolens.
NOLA? I don't know. According to Google's, yeah, it says Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Oh my shit,
Okay.
bro.
Oh no, it also says New Orleans, Louisiana. Urban South Brewery, New Orleans, Louisiana.
No, but Urban South originally started in Texas, and I think they expanded to New Orleans.
Oh, there you go. A lot of people from New Orleans moved to Texas, to Houston, and even up here in North Texas after Katrina.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of people from that South, Mississippi, Louisiana, all those people migrated either east to Atlanta or west to Texas.
BallerAlert.com.
Oh,
Juvenile
Lord, here we go.
debuts his own line of beer dubbed Juvie Juice. Legendary Cash Money rapper Juvenile has joined forces with a local brewery to produce his own beer called Juvie Juice.
But is it good?
You imagine walking up and like, let me get a pint of the Juvie Juice. That just sounds
That's
weird.
that's amazing though.
That just sounds weird. I couldn't do that with a straight face.
That name is amazing.
Yo, let me get a Juvie Juice, fam.
That name is amazing. I don't know why.
Hold on. In a partnership with Urban South Brewery, Juvenile's beer line is a hard twist on the famed lemonade and iced tea blend. It's not even a beer. The
Lemonade
Arnold
and
Palmer,
iced tea.
in
That's
quotes,
an Arnold
happens to be one of Juvenile's favorite beverages, so it's only fitting that he decided to put his spin on it. During last month's Mardi Gras festivities, Juvenile took to the streets during the parade and handed out cans of his new adult beverage. So it's
wait,
like
so this is Arnold Palmer with some, like, it's a beer that tastes like an Arnold Palmer.
I'm assuming the can's fucking huge, unless that's
Nah,
It
Juvie.
comes in a 6-pack.
Nah, Juvie, nah, I don't like that. Like
12
you went Arnold
12 ounce
Palmer.
cans.
Like
12 ounce cans. So,
Oh, it's a Crenly.
Juvie Crenly.
Yo, but yeah, come on, man. Like he's. I didn't like that. I didn't like that he went.
So
with
it's okay.
a recipe
Cheers.
that already exists.
Jacob Landry, the founder and president of Urban South Brewery, shares in this enthusiasm for the business's first ever twisted iced tea. Bro, they made twisted tea.
And that'll sell because obviously Juvie's behind it. And until people catch on if it's bad, and then they
Man,
won't
you
buy
about
the
to
shit,
drink
'cause
that,
it's shit
Wode? You gonna drink the
sucks.
Wode?
I'll try. Matter of fact, I'll try it.
I can never get behind that Wode shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
I will never say that. I mean, that just sounds crazy. If you're not from New Orleans, you can't say that.
Chill, Wode. Why can't I say that?
No, because you sound dumb.
Yo, Wode. Chill, Wode.
You
Chill.
sound weird.
Chill. We already established I'm weird.
Yes.
You don't gotta call me any extra weird, Wode.
Then you sound weird and fake. Then you sound weird and fake.
Wode. That's a Wode. Is it Wode?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's what it was. Yeah,
Wode.
exactly. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. So 1997.
Yo, let me tell you about this beer, huh?
That was one of my favorite songs.
All right, I am gonna tell you about this beer.
Tell me about that beer.
Can I do it? Can I do it in my Juvenile?
Yo, we've been talking this whole time.
So, let me tell you about this beer, huh? This beer, huh? 8.2%, huh? Yo,
nice canner, huh?
dope canner, huh? Galactic Overture, huh? Imperial New England Hazy IPA, huh? What you about to do with this, huh? Drinking the fuck out of this, huh?
What's it taste like? Is it the well, they said it's a New England, so I'm assuming it's juicy.
I'm tagging Juvenile in this
citrusy, huh?
Citrus as fuck, huh? Yo, can I say citrus as fuck, huh? Does that make sense?
Yes, you can. Citrusy as fuck.
Citrusy as fuck, huh? Drinking it as fuck, huh? I'm not making shit up now.
So tell me about it. Tell me about it. This is getting off the tracks.
Yo, weird as fuck. Anyway, I can't even do that Juvenile thing anymore. I gave up. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm struggling.
Like after you do it too many times, it's like, all right.
So no, this is shout out to Kitsune, Tyler. This is an awesome beer. 8.2%. It's fucking smooth as fuck. Like when I say smooth, like it's like it's so easy drinking. I don't know how else to explain it. Like,
so I'll say the same thing because the last one I had from them was easy drinking.
The bitterness is like almost non-existent.
Yeah,
it's probably like, and if I had a guess, because it's not on the can. Oh no, it's on the can. 38 IBUs. So the bitterness is low as fuck. This is like Pilsner bitterness, because a Pilsner doesn't have bitterness usually.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So this is clean. Easy drinking. I fuck with this heavy. Like,
what about the nose? What's the bouquet like?
Oh man, it's so not floral, but it's definitely running with the citrus wave, like 100%. Citrus flavor, like, citrus smell.
Like we're talking edible arrangements type of.
I was never fortunate enough to get edible arrangements. Nobody hooked me up. I can't buy it for myself, so I just get this.
Actually, you can.
I've sent it to other people. I've sent it to other people.
Weirdos can do that. I mean,
I can do it, huh? That's what I do, huh? Fuck the rules, huh?
Hey, there's nothing stopping you.
Chill, Wode. Chill. Can't do that.
There's nothing stopping you. So what score are we giving this thing, huh? Before we move on, we gotta move on. What's the?
Chill. We on our Juvenile wave, huh? That's what it is, huh?
I'm telling you can't do that for too long.
I can't.
Give me a score, huh?
This is easily a 4. Easily a 4. Easily. That's like a, and that's me just like,
wow.
If I really wanted to, for lack of a better term, dick ride, be a 4.25.
Ooh, okay.
But 100% easily a 4. Easily a 4. This is probably
Kitsune.
Yeah, man. This is probably, maybe that's why he put New England Hazy IPA, because he's like, yo, it's double on top of everything.
It's all that shit at once.
It's all that, huh? 8.2,
well,
huh?
Shout out to Kitsune.
Shout out to Tyler, man. Kitsune, the whole crew out there. I don't go out there often because it's kind of like way out of my way. But I went out there recently, which is when I got this can with Daniel when he was here for Beer Week. And again, awesome beer. I fuck with this.
I like it.
So a 4, 100%, 4. Shout out to Tyler, huh? Kitsune, huh? Arizona beer, huh?
Okay, we're done with you, huh?
Are we really done though? But anyway, circle back.
Yo,
Circle back
Yo,
to. Go ahead. Chill, what we gotta move on, man.
Remember that thing I sent you the other day
You said a lot of shit.
about the car, the repo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, right? Ford. What is it? I think they said bought the rights to cars, self-driving cars that repo themselves.
Wait, was it self-driving or was it deactivating or some shit like that?
No, it was self-driving. If I remember the story right, because I saw this and I was like, I gotta tell this. I gotta send this to the guys.
So let me get this straight. I don't make a payment or miss my payments, and the car just drives itself back to the dealership.
First of all, yes. Second of all, that is fucking amazing.
That is creepy as fuck. First of all, you see a car drive by itself, and nobody's in it.
Yo, the first thing I came to, because you ever seen that show, Repo Wars or something like that? I think it was called.
No, I stopped at House Hunters.
Yeah, dude.
I was stuck in his
You stopped
stupid
at
ass
House
decisions that we were making.
There is a show that it was on that same Court TV. If I remember right, it was on Court TV, and they follow around people that repo cars. That's a dangerous ass job. First of all,
if that's your career choice, I don't know if that's a good or a bad. I don't know. Like,
man, shout out to the repo people, man.
Nah, fuck them.
Don't be hating.
I don't know.
Somebody
Like,
gotta do it.
I respect everybody's hustle, but yo,
Somebody gotta do it.
It's like the people who serve people court papers, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
they gotta sneak up on people. Like,
there's a certain type of animal you gotta be to fucking be that. That's your job. Again, I respect everybody's hustle.
Maybe they get a joy, like when they serve papers and you got that look in your face, like, and they get off on that, you know. But tell me this isn't an amazing.
You know how cold you gotta be to take somebody's car and not give a fuck.
Hey man, that dude's trying to make rent. He's trying to pay rent. He's like, I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem. I need that car. But that's a dangerous ass job, because I've seen some Instagram posts from these repo people in Miami. People getting shot.
No, Miami's wild.
People are jumping in the car as you're trying to drive away
and take off.
Trying to drive this shit up. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of shit. It's a dangerous job trying to repo these cars. Now Ford is like, nah, fuck that. We're not gonna put these people in danger. We're gonna get our shit back. Snap your fingers, hit a button. Your Ford fucking Focus coming back.
So
your Expedition coming back.
Speaking of random, I want to add to that. Speaking of random patents, Amazon owns the patent, and I saw this like in 2016, right? 15, 16. Amazon owns the patent for a floating warehouse.
A what?
Yes. Floating warehouse.
That floating?
Means a warehouse will be hovering above your city, and if you order some shit, the drone just comes down and drops that shit off. Google it. I promise you. I can't make this shit up, bro. This is some fucking Avengers.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about that Nick Fury's fucking floating city or whatever you call it.
Yeah, shield ship. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Wait, what? This is some 2100.
The thing is,
shit.
you have to to some extent, you have to think so far ahead that shit doesn't make sense now. But 10, 20, 50 years from now, it makes sense. And you're like, yo, can't do that because we already own it.
So you're saying that it was a smart idea to get the patent in case somebody says, let's get a floating fucking machine up, a warehouse up there?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Bro, listen.
Yo, what will it take to keep this fucking thing in the air?
What happens if it falls down?
Like, you got to have it over water, right?
I don't know. What if you're a landlocked state?
Yeah, exactly. What if this warehouse hits the water, right, and creates a fucking tsunami?
I don't know.
Like, come on, man. Like, now you got like,
oh god,
you got like a small town in Michigan, you know, and it falls in the lake, and now you got this.
Well, Michigan's close to Canada. What if it goes into Canada? Is that an international war?
Ooh, no, we're friends with Canada. There are boys. There are people.
Shout out to your Canadians.
But what you know what I'm saying? Like, what if it hits like the lake, and then the lake hits this small town, and now you got this. Now you got a fucking state of emergency because this town is underwater because, you know, the Amazon floating warehouse ran out of gas. Like, come on.
Or it's infecting the water, messing up the water supply.
Yo, Amazon, keep this shit on the ground.
Shit is crazy, huh? That's what it is, huh?
Weirdos, huh? That's the episode.
Weirdos, huh?
That's the episode right there.
Caption: Juvenile voice.
Stop it. But yo, but Ford is smart for this.
Why?
Because they're moving closer and closer to the self-driving cars, right?
So what makes you think that in any situation they can't stop your car and take it from you or take you somewhere or whatever it is? Now I'm gonna go on my conspiracy shit a little bit.
Oh, see, no, we're not doing that.
Why? What makes you think that can't turn around and be for negative and used against us?
Okay, the same thing about this floating fucking warehouse.
That's my point.
They can drop it on your city, and then now all you motherfuckers are gone.
Yeah.
You just got squished like bugs. That's it. But in Ford's case,
what if somebody hacks?
You don't pay me.
What if somebody hacks Ford? What if somebody hacks Ford and has a bunch of self-driving cars doing some random shit?
That can happen.
Exactly. So
that can happen.
Now I'm already drawing concerns for this shit. I'm good.
It's not your choice.
I don't buy a Ford. End of story.
Then don't buy. See, but you may not buy a Ford, but other people are gonna want this technology.
Do they?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't think they want their cars back when you don't pay?
Bro, nobody. The car's already paid for. The bank is the one that wants your car, not the fucking dealership.
Some cars are financed through the company.
Yeah, but the majority of them through banks. So the car companies already gotten their money from.
But remember, we're talking 2100. See, you're 2023. You're thinking 2023. Like I'm thinking 2100.
Yo, fuck that. Leave my car alone. I don't care.
I don't care
how much
73.
I owe.
What is it? I'm 77 years ahead of you. Come on, man. Step your game up.
If you take my car, I'm going to the dealership. I am fighting the manager.
Yo, you don't have a car. The car just drove
I'll Uber that bitch over there. Fuck that here. I Uber, Lyft, whatever. I'm going to get there eventually, and I'm fighting the manager. You approve this repo? Guess what? We fighting.
Then they're going to have a floating dealership where it just floats away when you try to show up, trying to say, where's my car?
Shit, it's here. Back up.
And that's it. And just fly away like, haha.
Eat a dick, bro. I'm out of here.
Shit. You should have paid us the $450 you owe us.
Oh man, listen, I'm good on that shit. I'm good. Like, don't put anything in my products that gives them the ability to give somebody else the ability to do something with them. That's what I'm saying.
But your phone does that, man. Like, we're way past that.
I could throw my phone in the water and be good.
Okay.
Chill, huh? You don't know what's going on, huh?
You got a credit card in your pocket, don't you?
I said, oh yeah. What you trying to say? Is GPS on that?
They go find you, huh? Yes.
Oh,
man.
Yes. I mean, no. That's not the point. The point is, I'm giving control of something that I paid for. That's a whole different situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, my car should not move when I don't tell it to move. If somebody steals it,
somebody else owns it.
If somebody steals it, or somebody else comes by and picks it up, that's a whole different conversation. But you want my car to move when it's not supposed to move? Nah, fam. I'm slashing the tires.
Well, if you made the payment, it won't move, motherfucker. That's the whole point.
I'm gonna get my own, like the club. Remember the club? I'm gonna get the boot.
Are you gonna put the boot on your own car?
Every time I get home, put the boot on it. Bloop.
He's like,
good luck, suckers.
Ford, come get this shit. Yo, they're gonna make a float.
Or you're gonna see his car going dum dum driving back by itself.
They're like, we'll fix the tire. We don't give a shit. We're getting our car back.
Oh man, listen. Speaking of some outlandish shit, Chris Rock just had a special this weekend.
Outlandish.
Okay. And apparently, I didn't watch it, but I want to touch on it because I want you and I to watch it, and then come back and discuss it further.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend, man. Maybe
Chris
Friday
Rock,
night if I don't pass out drinking whiskey.
Apparently, ripped Will and Jada a new one regarding
as he should. As he should.
I agree. You put hands on me.
He got slapped on national television, man.
You put your hands on me. Guess what? I'm gonna come back at you a whole nother way.
He had what, a year to like let all that hate like spew.
Let it flow. Let the hate flow.
And yeah, that's right. Hate. He had time to think about all the jokes. What can I say about this motherfucker before I just rip into him?
You know what it is?
He has every right to do so. He got slapped the shit out of him
by a grown ass man. Assuming it's real. Assuming it's real.
God, he slapped the shit out of him.
But so here's the thing.
Wait, you said assuming it's real. Are we going to go into that again?
I'm just saying, assuming it's real.
No, we're not.
There's this possibility it wasn't real, but I'm saying.
Come on, man, stop.
Whether it's 1% or 50%, whatever it is. Anyway, the point is, he had, like you said, he had a whole year to sit on this, let it chill. Will Smith, for those of you who don't know, when the slap happened, Will Smith took a hiatus from Instagram, social media, all this shit, right?
Was it hiatus or was it like 25 minutes?
I mean, it probably felt like 25 minutes. Anyway, He took his hiatus. He did a whole apology explanation. No, he did a whole apology like on Instagram. If you go to his Instagram right now and scroll down his feed, you'll see it. And while I'm pretty sure a lot of people accepted the apology, it is what it is. You slapped a grown ass man, a comedian, on national television, live.
Slapped the shit out of it.
So you had to anticipate some type of retaliation. Like, there's no way in hell you thought this guy was gonna let it slide and not fucking whatever, right?
Rip into you.
Like something. So,
and you know what I commend Chris Rock for doing? He didn't say anything.
No, he even said, I'm not like he one of my favorite things that he said. He said, listen, it happened. I moved on, or I moved past it, whatever it is, right? He's like, I'm not a victim. Like, I don't do that whole I'm the victim. You know, no. Like, if everybody's the victim, then nobody hears the real victims. That's what he said. And I love that about him. Like, that's one of my favorite things that he said about the whole situation. That was a great way to handle that. Another great way to handle that is to wait for yourself to have a fucking Netflix special.
And then just do 2 hours of ripping
and tear into that ass.
The fuck was that? No, really, what the fuck was that?
That's Chris Rock laughing at Will Smith.
Oh my god.
So anyway, I haven't watched the special.
Halloween shit.
I haven't watched the special, right? I didn't watch it. But I did see a lot of shit about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, excuse me, or whatever the fuck she calls herself. Whoa. Jada. Let's
just call her Jada. Let's give her respect.
How they were super upset about the whole fucking Chris Rock special.
Do they have a right to be upset?
Listen. You slapped this man on national television.
Clear it up.
Eat the bullshit.
The shit out of him.
Eat the bullshit and keep moving. In my opinion, I haven't watched the special. I don't know the quotes. I don't know what he said. But assuming he's just talking about the slap or whatever it is, eat that shit, keep moving. Like, you did that. These are part of your consequences.
Own it.
Exactly.
He slapped the shit out of him.
If anything, you should laugh at it. Maybe I'm weird like that.
I think she said that he was obsessed with her, or he's been obsessed with her for years or some shit like that. I think that was part of the.
She's an easy target. She was fucking around with the guy's name.
August Alsina.
Yeah, that guy in fucking Will Smith's house, in the same fucking house.
What did she call it?
Their whole situation is an easy target. He's a comedian. He's supposed to pick shit like that and fucking make jokes about it. That's his job.
But he wasn't. But he didn't even joke about that though. That's not even the joke.
That's easy.
That's not even the joke.
I don't know what he said. Again, I haven't watched it yet.
Well, no, I'm talking about what he said to cause Will to slap the shit out of him.
Oh,
he was talking about the hair. So he didn't even bring up August Alsina and embarrass them in that way.
But the point is, whether you agree with what Chris said or disagree with Chris said, the repercussions of what he said, and I'm all for consequences, right? Because I'm all for it. But
you got to take that.
You slapped a grown man on national. You didn't punch him. And if I'm being honest, I'd rather you punch me than slap me.
Yo, it would have been funny if you like backhanded him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, it doesn't
like
matter.
A pimp slap.
Bro,
like a pimp slap.
If you smack me, no matter what I say, like I can't even think of the worst thing that I could ever say, right? Because I'm not that kind of person. But if you smack me, the level of hate that I'm gonna have for you, or the level of rage I'm gonna have for you versus you punching me, are two different things.
That is a level of disrespect. Like, you don't even deserve a punch. I'm gonna slap you,
bro. I'd rather you punch me dead in my face, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that? Than you slapping me. Like, slapping a grown man, one grown man to another, that is a level of like manhood disrespect. You're fucking taking away all that. Like, you're reducing him. Again, punch me.
He slapped the shit out of him.
Punch me, like, yo, Mr. Ali, punch me. Like, it was good.
No. Mr. Ali, no.
I mean, he played Ali, that's what I'm saying. I know he's not Ali, but like.
Oh, shit, I forgot he played Ali.
What the fuck?
I thought you were talking about the real boxer. I forgot about that.
No, he played Ali. He played Ali, you know? So I'm saying, like, punch, like, yo, I'd rather you punch me, even if it's a quick jab or whatever, like, just bop, like, just fuck up. I would take that, like, yo, you know what? You're right. I fucked up. You smack me? I'm like, listen, maybe I fucked up, but you done fucked up even more because now we fighting.
Yo, in front of a room full of
billions of people. Fuck the room. Oh my god, billions of people.
Well, the room. No, we gotta worry about the room first because they saw it firsthand. Like, if the rest of the world saw it, like on
his West Philly came out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they saw it like on a delay, you could cut that off, right? But they didn't. Some countries saw it.
Oh yeah,
the way it happened, and then that's how it made it to the U.S. But had they, you know what I'm saying, had they done the production properly, nobody in the world would have seen that. But in all those actors, all those celebrities, all these people that are in the room, god damn,
bro. Listen, if I'm ever in any situation with another man, altercation with another man, and you slap me, my rage level is gonna go through the fucking roof.
Yo, slap the shit,
bro.
Oh so, man! Either way,
back to Chris Rock. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the episode this weekend.
I think Chris Rock, whatever Chris Rock said, short of anything that's like attacking, I'm pretty sure he didn't do anything because he does say some crazy shit. But
I don't think he's gonna attack her medical condition. I don't think
that's gonna be like none of that shit. Whatever. I think he's a very smart comedian. That if whatever he said, you might not like it, but you gotta eat that shit, bro. You gotta fucking sit there and go, you know what? I smacked you. I'll take that. You're right. Cool. You got me.
Yep.
All good. Maybe not all good, but like, you know what? I'm gonna keep moving.
So let me ask you this. So before we move on any further,
yeah.
Are they squared now? Like, let's say you
I gotta watch the special. So I gotta watch the special, see what he said. So like, again, I want to follow up this conversation.
We'll talk about it
once we watch it because I'm curious because I don't have Netflix, so I gotta figure out a way to watch Netflix. So.
Oh, you ain't got Netflix?
I canceled this shit like 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Fuck out of here, bro. Netflix sucks. Like, they don't have good shit. Like, once in a while they have good shit like this. Outside of that, meh. Stranger Things, meh. I watched it. I watched the next season, but like outside of that,
they do have some stuff, but it's not like a plethora.
Yeah.
Of good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't have a hit. It don't have a hit here and there.
I watch Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld, but I'm not signing up for Netflix for Seinfeld. I'm not doing that. So, whole different conversation.
I think I've watched like 3 Seinfeld episodes ever.
Slacking, bro. Seinfeld is the best TV show ever made. That's it. I'm gonna stand by it. Best TV show ever made. Stand by it.
Saved by the Bell.
Best TV show ever made.
I'm joking.
Listen, Wode. Best TV show ever made, huh?
No, I don't know about all that.
All right. let's wrap it up before we get smacked.
Yo, this Maverick slapped the shit out of me.
Yo, this Galactic Overture is definitely. Look at that! I destroyed it. For those of you listening, I'm like pretty much done.
I went a little heavy on the second pour. Like I went too hard, and I was like, shit. And now I got like 3 extra ounces. God damn it.
Oof. So wait, hold the glass up again. That's about what 3 ounces.
I went a little heavy. I shouldn't have gone this much.
Chug
It's
it.
Wednesday night, man. Come on. No.
Oh man, that final words, bro. Don't pour too hard.
Don't pour too hard. Watch your pores, man. Watch your pores.
Watch your pores.
Go to salutobrews.com. Get your glassware.
Hey. Use code Max15.
Use Max15. Use Max15 and get your 15% off. Man, like we always tell you, just stay positive, man. Keep grinding. Be thankful for what you got. Work for what you don't have. Be nice to other people. Keep your hands to yourself. All that good stuff. You know how it is. Thank you for listening. Good morning for those of you listening to us on your way to work.
Yeah, man.
Tell us about the Chris Rock. Tell us. Don't spoil it.
No, don't tell us anything. Wait till we talk about it.
People are going to tell us anyway. I'm not reading the comments. But tell us what you thought about it. I'm going to watch the episode anyway. It doesn't hit the same. You can tell me word for word what he said.
Is that a play on words? It don't hit the same?
See, I bet you this special's going to What the fuck is that? Yo, you can't do that to me, man. What the fuck was that?
You said it don't hit the same when you're talking about Chris Rock. Like,
yeah, and then I said the special's gonna slap. It is. I mean, it's probably true. Anyways, final words.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Yo, is today like bring on new effects day?
I just found these and I forgot I had them on here. So.
Oh my god! Hit me with that one again. One more time.
Gotcha, bitch.
There you go. Chappelle, my man.
Oh god.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh shit! All right, one more before we gotta go.
Oh, there we go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay, that's enough. All right, go ahead. Final words, man.
Listen, final words. Follow Max Allotment. Follow Max Allotment Podcast. Follow Salute to Brews. Follow 366 Days of Daniel because my guy. Show love to him all the time.
Doctor.
El Doctor. Listen. Let us know what you think about this whole celebrities and booze. Let us know what you think about this whole self-driving cars. Talk to us. We love hearing from you guys. You guys are, I'll say, listen, I love the fact that we are getting such a high level of comments and conversation going around the reels that we're posting over the podcast.
Yes.
I love it. I cannot tell you how much I can't express how much I love it because I do. I love it a lot. Like you guys deep dive into the conversations, like, and you guys actually start having cross conversations. Like other people start commenting on other people and shit like that. I fucking love it. Yeah,
I love it.
I'm here for it.
I love it.
Listen, follow us. Do what you got to do. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube. Click the bell and all that shit. Because our mini-sodes are on YouTube. So make sure you're fucking on the YouTube shit because you're only gonna hear part of it or whatever it is. Listen, until next time, peace, love, chicken grease, lo bemo, enjoy, take care, adios.